On this beautiful fall Sunday morning, Maddie and I are going to do a walking tour to AngieLand. We've come up the top of Hades Hill, and we are in the area where St. Mike used to park, and now St. James often parks. Just off of this area, there is an entry into the woods. It appears to have been maybe an old road from the previous camp. So we will walk down this road into these woods and follow the blue tape markers that Maddie and I have placed. Kind of a breezy, cool morning. I think we're above freezing now. It got down to maybe 27 or so last night. Anyway, as we go through the woods here, continue to follow these tape markers that Maddie and I have placed. Come on up this way. You can see that this is very much an old road. And even though I'm sort of cutting back and forth, the road's pretty straight. Kind of almost goes the same direction as the road coming up Hades Hill. Anyway, we have arrived at our first stop, and that is the old clay tennis court here at Northern Pines. It's elevated and level, has young tree growth on it, and the tank right there is a water tank where they used to have water coming up from down below, and they would fill that tank and use it for wetting down the clay court. So that's our first stop. Now we will continue on, same direction. All these little pines have just grown up in the area of the road. As you can see, there aren't any large trees, just lots of small pines. You can really just keep following these small pines. Now here, we actually intersect another road. Goes that direction, and it also goes this direction, which is the way we want to go. So we'll follow this down through the woods here. Just keep following that blue tape, just like Molly and Aunt Paula did in this trail that they made years ago, which we used to walk quite often. Continuing along, you can still see the road up there. See all those young pines? We're just heading that direction, following this road. Sun's coming up out there. Beautiful. Beautiful woods. Heck, who knows? Maybe we'll see a deer or a moose. It is Sunday, so hunting is illegal on Sundays, so I should be safe. I hope this video doesn't end with a gunshot. Okay, so now we're turning off the road, and we are heading straight into the sun. The morning sun coming up over a beautiful stone wall on top of a ridge. So we're heading on up in here. And here we are at the ridge. Isn't that gorgeous, the way the sun comes up out there and lights up all those trees along the ridge? But this is the location for AngieLand Cabin. You saw the location for St. Anne's Barn. This is AngieLand's cabin location. And right over here we have, oh, Maddie was just up on Cocktail Rock. Now I named it Cocktail Rock because apparently somebody left the cocktail here. Actually, I'll confess, that's my beer bottle. But I'm going to have to remove it because Aunt Angie wants to call this root beer rock. So the beer bottle will have to be removed. So let's walk on up to the ridge now. This is basically the morning view from AngieLand cabin. There's a awesome stone wall. It takes off down through the woods that direction. I'd say about 200 feet that direction is the Christ Chapel property boundary. If you come all the way around the other direction, another 100 feet or so that direction will be the Zavaruka Lodge boundary. And then right out here, as you can see, we are at the top of a beautiful ridge that drops off very quickly. In the winter, it's quite good exercise to hike up and down this ridge, especially up. So there you have it. What do you think, Maddie? What do you think of the AngieLand? Pretty sweet, huh? All right, that's it.